What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So, boruto is I believe chapter 6 now. Yeah. Boruto this two blue vortex is going hard. Like Boruto has been very good. I've been following it. I need to get into some other mangas, but I just don't have time. But I try to follow this because it's a monthly, and I like it being a monthly because it has a better build up. And when they drop the story is done very well, as opposed to a manga that comes out every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. I like when it's a month because you can hold on to a lot of source material before you drop it. Now, in this issue, Shikamaru, it focuses on him. He wants to build a line with Ino. If everybody remember, that's the famous Ino Shika Cho pairing. But right now it's just Ino and Shika. It's just Ino and Shika. So Shikamaru and everything basically talks Ino into it. Ino wasn't finna do it, but Shikamaru's like, look, man, we got to. There's something going on that does not feel right. And he heard it in the last chapter. Remember when the one guy, Amato, that's his name. I keep forgetting his damn name, and it's so easy to remember. Amato basically feels that his memories have been altered. He can't trust it because when he looks at Kawaki, he knows he designed Kawaki. You know, he knows he did. So everybody is confused, and Ada is sitting back and watching it unfold. She knows what's going on, but Ada is sitting back watching stuff, and you see how Kawaki is cold towards her about the 10 tails might come for his life, and you know, she's very cold. And she loves him, and she like fell in love first sight because he's not forced to love her. So that's why she likes it. It's like that in real life where a woman wants somebody, but they don't want them. So women usually settle, and they be cussing the dude out they with because they feel like they settled when they could have had better. But it's like that dude never wanted you. But we noticed at the end of the first Boruto, the first Boruto story, the Naruto Next Generations, we noticed that she was starting to look at Boruto differently. That's why she asked him about his age, because of his confidence and how he carries himself. And you can start to see that him and Sarada are starting to grow even closer. Like Sasuke told him, protect Sarada. Whatever you do, protect my daughter. And that's what his job's gonna be. But he had to get up out of there because Mishki was coming to basically go after him. Now, while Mishki is trying to go after him, and you know, he kind of gets away from Mishki, he does the flying Raijin, which is his grandfather's move, Minato, I believe. Where he marks a weapon or something, he uses it to teleport, so he could teleport like to different stuff, and then now he can fly. We got to see him this episode fly, which was dope. I was like, oh shit, Boruto flying now. So he started flying to get away from Mitsuki, but he knew Mitsuki was coming. He wanted Mitsuki to come after him. He knew Mitsuki put a snake around him to see where he was at. Shikamaru on the low was talking to Boruto on a secret line with him and Ino. And basically, Shikamaru said that, I know that you're Boruto, I know you're Uzumaki Boruto. And Boruto was just shocked. And he basically said, Shikamaru said, I know you're him. I know you're the son of the 7th Hokage. Because he knows, he says, I know you are, and my memories have been altered. I don't know how to explain it, but Amato talked about it when I was, you know, spying on him. and our memories are altered. So Ino is over there confused. She like, what? And he's like, I know you are. Because if you look at Boruto, he looked just like Naruto. So it's like, this facade can't, that's why I like Kishimoto took over and how he's writing it, because you're not going to sit there and look at Kawaki and think, no, that's nothing. He don't look like Hinata or Naruto. Period. So that happens because Shikamaru wanted to talk to him and basically let him know, you know, because the elders, you know, the old lady and the old lady and the brother, they basically want to kill Boruto because everybody wants, all the villages, the land of fire, everybody wants him dead because the memories were altered. And Kawaki, of course, remember, has them in a different dimension where the time doesn't move there, where they won't age, but they'll just stay asleep. So Shikamaru figured this out, and he basically told Boruto, like, you know, I know you're that, but I can't interfere or tip you off to when Mishki or anybody's coming after you, or that's going to blow our cover. So we're starting to see that Shikamaru trusts Boruto because he knows something isn't right, especially the Kawaki thing. This is why I told people, like, Shikamaru was perfect to be the replacement Hokage. Everybody was like, man, I didn't want Shikamaru. We need Kakashi. Kakashi's time is over. It's time to move on to the characters that were once kids on Naruto and now adults. It's their story. Kakashi's done. His arc is over. Obito is gone. Ray is gone. You know, it's gone. So with that happening and everything, we have Boruto, you know, basically talking to him, but he told Sarada that he'll be back. He'll catch up and they'll talk later. I think he was trying to tell Sarada about something, but I think that, I hope it ends up that way, because I think it's going to be him and Sarada going to be together, because Kishimoto, you know, at first, I think he was going to make Naruto a girl. No, not a girl, but he was going to make one of the characters a girl. And they would end up with Naruto. I think Sasuke originally was going to be that. I'm not sure. I got to look it up. I might be wrong. Don't hold me to it. So Boruto and Naruto fans, don't tear me up. Don't destroy me. But he basically said he had to go because Mishki was ready to attack. And he told Mishki, I'm sorry, my friend, I'm gonna have to hurt you. I'm gonna have to hurt you a little, which was dope. Like, I like this. I like this because Boruto is acting more like Minato than Naruto. He's more like Minato. You know, he's basically like Sasuke, and Kawaki is sort of like Naruto. You know, it's kind of like how their stories intertwine, which is kind of dope. But we're gonna see how the village gets destroyed. I think it's gonna be soon. It's building up. So I think what happens is the Ten Tails probably destroys it, and like I said, it's either Code or the Ten Tails. Or Kawaki could have done it, because he said, Kawaki, I didn't think you would go that far. We don't know what he's implying. And Kawaki said, I'm going to send you to where I sent the 7 Hokage, Boruto. So we don't know what is going on. We don't know how this is going to lead into that. I still think Code or the Ten Tails destroys the village. Like I said, I might be wrong, but I think they destroy the village. And Kawaki does something like that Boruto didn't like him to do. And, you know, they go after each other. You know, which is going to be dope to see both of them fight. Is basically going to be the end of the whole thing. I think Kishimoto might end the series right there, depending on the sales. If the sales are high or good, or the readings are good, then he might continue. We don't know. But I like the Boruto. I thought Boruto was straight at first. It wasn't that good. Like it was okay. It's just too much stuff. But like I told you guys, this is the manga. It's going to be about Boruto and his journey. It has nothing to do with Naruto. Doesn't have nothing to do with Sasuke. Everybody's upset about what happened to Sasuke. Dog, Sasuke and Naruto's arc are done. They had to move them out the story for the story to progress. I didn't like how they did it, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah. Like I said, loved it. I think this is gonna be a great series going forward. I think people were bashing it because they're Naruto heads, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I think you ought to let stuff, you know, unwind. People don't let stuff build up anymore. Everybody wants everything like in your face, like right now. You know, so we'll see. I think, like I said, Boruto, I think he's gonna beat up Mitsuki, and he's gonna convince Mitsuki to be on his side. If not, you could see where Kawaki, because remember, Mitsuki incapacitated Kawaki because he didn't want Kawaki going, because Kawaki just doesn't think straight when it comes to Boruto, and he doesn't. And Mitsuki is like, I'm finna handle this, because Mitsuki's pissed off because Naruto was like, you know, a person who extended, you know, his hand in him joining the village. So everybody is hurt right now, but you know, Sarada and the 10th class rep, they love Boruto, excuse me. And they want to be with Boruto. But at the end of the day, I think what's going to happen is, I think that the class rep is going to end up with Kawaki. And I think Sarada is going to end up with Boruto. But Kishimoto has, you know, changed a lot of stuff. But like on the first series, everybody was like, well, why wasn't he with Sakura? And it was like, dog, Naruto never... Sakura and Naruto were like brother and sister. Like, they were more of that nature. I always knew Sasuke would either end up with Sakura or, yeah, he would end up with Sakura. Sakura, man, he was going to do it once and for all. He just needed Naruto to kick his ass real quick to bring him back, because he was tripping. And Naruto blew his left arm off, you know, which was dope. Like, that was a dope depiction. That was a very dope depiction of it, because that reminds him, you know, that his friend did everything to bring him back, and he did. And I still think the Hinata thing was Kishimoto forgot about the whole thing and said, damn, we got to do a movie. I already know what happened. Everybody's like, man, I know everybody was like, what happened with Hinata? And that's why he put it in the one-shot manga. That's why he did it in there to show how they got together to have kids. Then he did the movie, you know, to show that. So Kishimoto be forgetting, guys. You got to remember, he's a busy man. So thank y'all for listening, man. Thank y'all for the live last night. Make sure you guys tune in, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I'm out. Deezy.